I have learned so many different types or so many different therapeutic skills or communications or how to communicate with the patient.
Get to know your patients, get to know the reason why they are there, the reason the family, as well as their plans in the future. Yeah, bro.
Thank you so much. So the last question is why does mental health of people matter? Like what? Why does it matter?
Well, mental health is just as important as physical health because it's always about the hormones, all the neurotransmitters in our brain. So, as well as having to have a physical disease is just the same, having the same importance as having the same hospital, the same care, the same treatment as having a mental illness.
So why is it that men's mental health are not often talked about?
Hello, guys. This is Promise, the host of Simply Promise and You. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you have any opinions, ensure to drop them in the comment section. It promises to be informative, educative, and entertaining. Welcome, guys.
Hello, guys. You're welcome to Simply Promise and You. So we are done with our hospital affiliation at the National Center for Medical. I've forgotten the name though.
National Center for Mental Health.
National Center for Mental Health. Thank you so much. So, beside me is one of my group mates. So, I would like him to introduce himself. Then I can follow up with a question. So, can you introduce yourself to our audience?
So, good afternoon to everyone. I'm Nathaniel Rajan Salvador, one of the group mates of Promise in NCMH.
Okay, so let me ask you. What would you say you learned the most during our affiliation so far?
Pardon?
Like, what have you learned the most?
Learn.
Yes, Paul.
During the whole week of the affiliation or duty in the NCMH, I have learned so many different types or so many different therapeutic skills or communications or how to communicate with the patients having a mental difficulties.
So, is mental health important?
Yes, mental health is very important.
Bucket.
Bakit? Because your mental health defines you physically, emotionally, and then your mental health shows uh, your behavior, like it reflects how you, what do you call this one? How you communicate or socialize with others.
So, hi, bro. Can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Hi guys, I'm Ivan Rich B. Salvador, and I'm a classmate of Promise.
So, what was the most memorable moment for you during this affiliation?
One of my things, the memorable ones are as well the interacting with patients, or also called the NPI, or the nursing patient interaction. This is where you get to know your patients, get to know the reason why they are there, the reason the family, as well as their plans in the future. Yeah, bro.
Thank you so much. So, the last question is why does mental health of people matter? Like, what? Why does it matter?
Well, mental health is just as important as physical health because it's always about the hormones, all the neurotransmitters in our brain. So, as well as having to have a physical disease is just the same, having the same importance as having the same hospital, the same care, the same treatment as having a mental illness, bro.
So, thank you so much, guys. So, please, can you introduce yourself to the audience?
So, my name is Charles Daniel Di Pancho, and I'm a classmate of Promise.
So, we are done with our mental health affiliation.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is the most memorable moment for you so far?
So first of all, my most memorable memory probably is the time when my patient opened up, and because as you know, gaining a trust of a stranger is a very different and a hard thing. So it's very memorable for me because I get to gain the trust of my patient, and she opened up to me.
Okay, that's very wonderful. So, let me also ask you, why does people's mental health, why does it matter?
Because mental health matters because everything revolves around that. if you are human or every different even the animals, they have mental health. If they get stressed, as dogs, they can get stressed also. But as human beings, if the your mind is not well, everything will not be well, and it will starting to affect you physically, emotionally, and sometimes it will end up hurting and affecting other people around you also.
Hello, guys. I'm here with the most funniest individual I've ever seen in our really great university here. So I would like him to introduce himself to our viewers.
Nice to meet you. I am Matthew. Let's welcome our gay activist, Promise. Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. That was a meme. Hi, say I'm Dimitri Pascal Pejas. Promise's classmate since second year. And
second year, guys. Yes. So, what would you say has been the most memorable moment for you during this mental health affiliation?
the most memorable part for me is my patient interaction. I always um, think about that and how can I communicate, how can I get her informations like that.
So, does mental health matter?
Yes, very much, because if your mental health is not healthy, the physical health will be down too.
Yeah, it's true. And even the WHO, they define health as a complete package. So it doesn't necessarily have to be only the physical; it also has to be the mental.
Yeah,
Okay. So why is it that men's mental health are not often talked about?
because sometimes people um, about mental health, you have a mental or behavioral disorder, they will make fun of you. They will say you're crazy, you're not value like that also. So they do not understand what the people going through, because sometimes they are don't can I say it in Tagalog,
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
like parang hindi sila nakikiramdam kung anong nararamdaman ng taong yun.
So thank you so much.
My name is Donna Paramio from Lyceum. Same with him. He's my classmate. Yeah.
So Donna, what has been the most memorable experience for you so far?
For this
This mental.
affiliation,
Yes, yes, yes.
for me the most memorable part is when my patient trusts me and share her story throughout the week. At first, I'm scared, of course, because I don't know who will be my patient is. But then, when she approached me, my patient, I feel relief, guys, because um, they are not in, what do you call this one, best,
Shape of mind.
wala sila hindi ganun kaayos yung katinuan nila, but then, yeah, so at first I'm overwhelmed, but on the next day, I'm happy. I'm excited to meet her again. And then this last day, I'm a bit emotional because
Yes, I saw you crying though.
yeah,
What could be the reason behind that?
I think I have separation anxiety. That's why I'm crying, because I know after this I will not see her again. Not unless I will apply for as a psychiatric nurse.
Oh.
You know? Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so why does mental health matter?
It matters because even if you're physically and what do you call this one? Physically
Healthy,
healthy,
yeah.
when your mental health is not, it ano po, it will show, it will, yun call this one, lalabas yun in your physical appearance. If you're not okay, it's very hard to what do you call this one? It's very hard to, I cannot process it.
Yeah, you can say it in Tagalog.
Yeah. If you're not mentally okay, you cannot be productive, or you have less energy, even though the things that you are doing is the one that you love. If you're not mentally okay, no, you won't enjoy it.
Yes, I asked the question to Matthew earlier. Like, why do you think that men's mental health are not often spoken about? Why is that in today's world nobody really talks about
Yeah.
men's mental health?
That's social stigma. I think this at this generation, it changed a lot kasi even men, if a man cries, it's okay. It's part of their pagkatao, you know? And it's not, it doesn't show you are weak if a man cry, you know? That's okay. Feel free to open up, to cry, whatever what you are going through.
Guys, I am Gurinder Pasqua and fourth year student also.
Wonderful. So, Glorinda, can you share with us your most memorable experience during this mental health affiliation for?
Okay, for me, I guess I should go with the first the activity. Ayun, doon ko kasi na-experience or nakita kung paano mag-handle ng mga may ganong situations. And of course, yung sabi nila kasi kapag may ganon na situation, mahirap i-handle or hindi nila kayang i-support yung sarili nila, which is wrong pala yun. So, siguro yun yung pinaka-memorable sa akin na kahit may ganon sila, is kaya nilang i-support or talagang nag enjoy sila kung saan naman yung mga activities na pinapagawa nila.
Okay, thank you so much. So, why does mental health matter? Why do you think? Why does it matter? Mental health.
Mental health matter. So for me, syempre sobrang mahalaga yung pagiging okay ng mental natin. Kasi syempre, as a person, of course, pati ako, hindi ko naman kasi masasabi na okay yung mental ko, but kailangan pa rin natin i-secure or kailangan natin isigurado na okay yung mental natin kasi of course, marami tayong nakakalubilong tao. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung nasa isip ng isang tao. So, kailangan pa rin na naiintindihan natin or nakukuha natin yung feeling ng bawat isa. Kasi importante yun kasi para, alam mo na, sa Philippines, maraming bully. Ayan, that's the number one talaga. So, ayun, kailangan natin alagaan yung mental health natin.
So, do you think men should open up when they are having mental health struggles?
Yes, of course. Kailangan talaga. Kasi maraming nagsasabi na kapag lalaki ka, malakas daw yung mental health nila. So, which is, parang sa akin is hindi siya ganun. Kasi kahit na lalaki at sabihin natin na strong tayo, meron pa rin tayong kahinaan, ganun. So for me, yes, kailangan pa rin mag-open ng mga men.
I had a very wonderful experience. I had a client from Indonesia. So our conversation was something I would say was very, very therapeutic. At least you have had my classmates share their experiences. I think my experience with a lot of my classmates, they are very, very similar. I believe we have to do a lot, even do our own part in helping people so they can have a good mental health. My patient, she's in her late 50s, specifically 58. When I was speaking to her, the thoughts that was flooding my mind was my mom. I was imagining to myself, what if my mom was in her situation? What would have happened? So I think we really need to do a lot. I feel like emphasis should also be made to address mental health struggles. Today we have more men committing suicide, more men in prisons. So I believe the world should also try to be fair with men because we are really going through a lot. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. So whatever thoughts, conversations that you want to spark in the comment section, please bring them forward. Do you really think men's mental health really matters? So comment them below. So if you're new to this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. From me to you, see you next time.